time to have another react video. This one, Abdel Lety for Bachata. Hello my beautiful subscribers, Rasa the dancer is here and today we're making another react video for Bachata. We're going to be reacting to Abdel Lety. It's a 1 month ago made video for one of their classes. And I made this reaction for this, well, I'm making this reaction for this video because one of our subscribers asked me to. And as I say, if you use the comments, guys, I read them all the time. I really do. So I will be making more of these depending on your requests. Now, I'm super excited to start. As I say, my personal opinion on how it makes me feel or what people wear, that's just my personal opinion. You have your own, so let's not get into an argument with that. That could be a different conversation. But in terms of technicality or what it actually, what kind of moves they're using, whether it's social dance friendly or not, that is definitely universal, and I will let you know what I think. I will describe a few things, and hopefully that will help you to understand it a little bit better and not just look at the video and think, oh, can I do this, and not be sure. I will tell you exactly what you need to know. So hopefully that will be beneficial for us all. So without further ado, let's get to the reaction. Okay, so before we start, a couple of things I need to say. Abdel Lety, I met them before and I attended their workshops. One important thing to say about them, they don't dance traditional bachata. They are known for what they call their own style, Bachata Flow. So they invented their style themselves, and it's basically bachata, mostly remixes, the songs that are not real bachata or something that is bachata intended to be, but it's more like a hip-hop style or reggaeton style bachata. And it's basically like a fusion of different dance styles, mostly street and reggaeton, incorporated in bachata footwork and bachata things that we do. So they mix up a lot of different things, and we usually call this thing fusion, but they call their own style flow, which is becoming quite popular as well. And you can tell when they dance that they are trained in hip hop and reggaeton and street and all of those things, because they do like completely different movements than ballet trained or just traditional bachata trained or something, right? So it's a completely different style. I'm not very hip hoppy as a whole, so you know, but I attended their workshops. They were actually really good. I've seen their shows live as well. They are very entertaining, and also I've spoken to them as people. They're really nice, and especially Lety, she is super cool and she does great salsa as well, great mover. I mean, they're fantastic to watch. They're great entertainers and lovely people. But you know, whether that's bachata, like you know, one can debate, but they use a lot of bachata moves, and the things that they teach is actually leadable. But when you see them do a class demonstration, which is what we have here after the class, they demonstrate the class, which actually they exaggerate and they do other things that they don't actually teach. Then you can see that it's, you know, a little bit different. So let's start reacting. Okay. Shakira song. Did you hear, sorry to interrupt immediately, but DJ Tronque, if you hear DJ Tronque, that means it's a remix. That means it's not a real bachata song. Just saying. Necrol. Show because these stops are so difficult, especially followers. They find it really difficult unless you have that kind of training to pick up those signals. So when a leader goes stop, you want that locked position in your body, and a lot of the times you're very fluid and you're trying to style and everything, but it's very important for you to pick up when the leader tries to stop you, to have like a Robocop motion in the body. Tum, tum, ta, ta. You have to be able to pick up those signals as well, because sometimes the music invites us to do this, and it's really, really cool because it's a different vibe. But if you cannot lock, it becomes a little bit floppy. So as a follower, it would be really good for you to work as well on your technique to stop your body and do isolations, not only like the fluid motions. She's very flexible in the neck. Before this, all of that was a routine that they did in the class, and all of this is leadable. You know, it's sensual parts, like this little roll, snaky part and everything. They do a little bit different style. As I say, it's street, like a bit more lock and stuff, but in general this is all leadable. It just looks super cool because they are like different human beings, but it's all leadable. Here as well. Guys, that kind of move actually here, when she takes the legs back, what she feels is a little bit of momentum forward, and then the guy pushes a little bit into her stomach and pulls her with so much momentum where she feels that drop backwards. And so when you know that feeling, you open your legs and it happens. And you know, we don't recommend it to do if you're not an advanced dancer, but if you're a super advanced dancer, it's actually not a complicated thing to do. You see those stops? You see that shake? That shake, like, unless you're doing street or hip hop or something, those shakes, do try to shake like that, like a normal human being. It is not easy. It's one of those robot things. It is not easy. So it's really cool, but you know, it's a different style. Okay, when they break away like this in a social dance, you would never do this, right? In social dance, in bachata, we don't break away from a long period of time and start performing, you know what I mean? So this is when you know that they showed a couple of times the routine that they did in the class, which was all leadable stuff. It looks impressive or like looks crazy, but it's only because they are very trained, and as I say, she's extremely flexible and it doesn't seem like it's a normal thing to do, but anybody can do what they did. It's just very difficult to do the lock parts, right? That's a difficult technique to master. But as soon as they break away and this, whatever they're gonna do now, that's not leadable, that is not what we do. This is now them, after they demonstrated their class, just trying to entertain the people. Whether it's right or wrong, it's a different question, but that's what they're doing. hip hop right there. Okay, we know we wouldn't do that on the floor, right? And he's on one hand. So this is what I'm saying. They just trained in that kind of style, and that's why we're seeing this. And it's really impressive, but it's not, social dancing. Okie dokie. So very quickly to recap. So as I say, like it or not like it, they're just a different style. They do a mix of different things, but I like what she's wearing. It's a sportswear. She looks great. Everything looks flattering for her. They're wearing sneakers, but they usually wear sneakers that would be slippery on the sole. That's why they can do turns and everything. That's special sneakers. It's not just any sneakers. And also what I'm gonna say is that don't get confused, like the way it looks is only because she's extremely flexible. If you follow them on Instagram, you will see she's ballroom based as well. She used to ballroom when she was younger. So she's extremely flexible, and some of us might not look like this, but most of this stuff is actually leadable. Because I've been in their classes, I've danced with them, I've danced with him. It's leadable. So you can follow it. It's just extremely complicated techniques to do all those locks and stops because it's not what we are used to. I like to mix elements of what they do. I wouldn't dance like that all the time and be satisfied, but I would like to take some of the things that they do and incorporate in my dancing. I think some music requires it, and it's cool to have that in your pocket. It's nice to mix it up. I love them. They're very entertaining, but you just need to know that some of the stuff that they do is just for the entertainment after the class, for the videos, so that we would have this YouTube videos, so we would have Instagram videos so that they could get more followers. In general, after the classes, we usually just show the class, but they of course want to have videos that they could promote themselves. That's why they do that extra bit. But if you see people in the class there, they're enjoying themselves, so I enjoyed myself as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And now this is how you use the comments. Let me know what you think about this couple. Do you like them? Do you not? And also, if you have any requests, make sure you let me know. If you think there is a dance of salsa or bachata or kizomba that you think I should be reacting to, or any kind of dance, please send the link to the video you want me to react, and I'll make sure I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. Guys, thank you so much, very much for watching, and we have another react videos here that you can keep on looking at and learning more from it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, this is your time. I will see you soon. Bye bye.